And welcome to episode 19 of CarlRyds Plays Minecraft on the Ripple Effect Season 2 server. You join me in my trading hall, which you'll see is completely full now of villagers. This has taken absolute hours to filter through all the trades and get these guys into here. But I'm really happy with how it's come out. So I've made a few changes, as you can probably tell. There's a new carpet in here to match the rest of my base, with the yellow bits being the double carpets, so they can't see across that divide. I've also put in a bed for myself here as well, covered with the double carpet so they can't see it, and the clock here so I can see when we can trade, when they'll unlock their trades. In the floor here, I've put in some boxes, which are mostly empty now because I've been trading a lot with the villagers. But these are going to be what I'm going to use for trading, and then just the workstations and emeralds and things like that in there. Now I did manage to kill one of the villagers, so all of these prices went sky high. So what I did was I went underground over there, got a zombie, and the villager made him into a zombie villager, fed him the golden apple and all that good stuff to turn him back. And it was, I believe, this guy, maybe. I don't remember which one it was, but I've had him go and talk to all of these guys. So you'll see that my trades have come. That one's static. That one's come down. That one's come down as well. Most of them have come down. The only ones that haven't are these guys. These are still quite high, so I might have to either do it again or get some other way of getting these guys to trust me again. Because I think it was one of these guys that I killed in here, so they're really mad at me. But obviously they started chatting to these guys, but we've got some of the prices down now, which is really good. So here we can buy a bell for 28. We can sell some rotten flesh. We can, what's this one for? He hasn't got one yet, but there's some armor I can buy here as well, which is really cool. With this guy we can buy quartz. Quartz! Blocks of quartz for 1 emerald, that is awesome. And I can also sell him the masses and masses of stone that I've got as well. So that's really cool. He's really useful because I use, as you can see, I use quartz quite a lot in the internal parts of my builds. So I need quartz. So that's really cool. This guy, we can sell him some wool as well. Buy some paintings. This guy, bell again, but we can also buy some tools. And then we get to the librarians, the fortune free, sweeping edge, projectile protection, feather falling. Obviously, these have other trades in them as well. Blast protection, quick charge. We have fire protection. We have infinity, death strider, mending, looting, protection, silk touch, multi shot, aqua affinity, and quick charge free. I don't think he has any others. But this guy does respiration as well. And we've got efficiency 5 there. That's very high, but, you know, is efficiency 5. Mending again, protection. We've got flame for 1 as well. Looting 3 for 7. Just say hey to Marlow. Respiration again, Death Strider. We've got 8 for Aqua Affinity, 9 for Infinity. So some of these numbers are quite good. Fire Protection for 10. Silk Touch for 1. That's actually better than the Silk Touch guy I got over here. Where is he? There. I might actually get rid of this guy because that's quite high. And that guy's got Silk Touch. But anyway, yeah, so this trading hall is now completely full. And I've got pretty much all the books I would ever need in here. And obviously these guys here as well to buy tools and armor from, and also sell them things that I don't need, like this guy. I can sell him flesh, but I can also sell him netherwort as well, which is really cool. So I'm really happy with how this has turned out. Over time, I'm going to go through and like get some better trades and stuff, but for now, I'm pretty happy with the numbers that I'm getting. What we're going to do now is I'm going to show you one of the changes that I've made inside the base. Because remember the bamboo farm that I built? That has been working overtime. So I'm just growing some sugarcane randomly in my house. If we go down here, we can see that we are pretty full on the bamboo. So we're up to here. So we filled these chests and nearly this one. So I've actually put in a mechanism for me to block off the bamboo and stop it growing. So once I've filled up these chests, I'll do that just so it's not lagging the server a little bit, you know, with these going off all the time. And obviously once we get up to here, there's no need for us to farm it anymore. And to be quite honest, I'll never need more bamboo than this. So I've done that. I've also put in the similar kind of system over at the wool farm as well. Close that, which is of course over there. I've put in a mechanism where I can turn off the hopper clock once we get enough wool, because I've been getting a lot of wool from that farm. It has been working like a champ. We come up here, I can show you my wool area. So you'll see here that we're into shulker boxes now because we got so much wool from this farm. So once we fill up all of these, and maybe one or two shulker boxes for it, I'm clicking the wrong thing, so one or two shulker boxes for each one, then we'll turn the farm off for a bit. But yeah, it's been working like an absolute champ, so I'm really happy with that. I've also got myself a little kitty cat. Now this cat spawned in the villager trading hall down there. It's so cute. This is so cute. So I tamed her and got her to sit in my bedroom area right here. So if you guys have got any names for my little friend here, if you got any names for her, then let me know in the comments below. And yeah, a little kitty cat there for the base. But I think that does it for the updates here at the base. What I want to do right now is send you guys over to a brand new area that I've been putting together, which is the Ripple Effects Capture the Flag area. I'll see you guys in just a second. Welcome back, everybody. You join me in the Badlands Mesa area where our Capture the Flag arena is. So as you see here, I've got chests and stuff. E19's cat has got shulker boxes and things because she's doing the landscaping for the course. This is what she's built up so far, so I think she's just sort of getting the kind of perimeter sorted out and then going to start on the middle. So I've given her kind of free reign on what she wants to do here, because I've seen some of the stuff over at her base and it's so cool. So if you haven't checked her out, find her link in the video description below and go check her out, because she makes some stuff that is just amazing, the builds that she does. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what she does over here. You'll see that there's these kind of like satellites everywhere. These are the markers for the armories and the flags and the bed area and everything like that for each team. So I'm going to put up on your screen right now the layout for the red team, and you'll be able to see kind of how the layout works. So there's 2 watchtowers, there's 3 flags, there's a bed area, there's 2 armories where they get their outfits, their fireworks and their crossbows from, because we're using crossbows as weapons. And there's also a win area. So that is where you put the flags from the other team. So you get the flags from their flag areas and bring them back to your win area. You collect all 3 of their flags, and that's it. You win the game. So if we come over here, you'll see that there's a line here in the middle of the course right here. This is the team areas. So over this side is the blue area, and over that side is the red area. So in the middle here, there is a dispenser which will choose which team you're on, and obviously the rule board as well. So team selection, press the button, get your team, sleep in your bed area, set your spawn and put your stuff in the chests. Armory, collect your outfit, crossbow and fireworks. Flags, collect 3 flags from the other team and bring back to your win area. Pull the lever after 3, your team wins. Only have 1 crossbow and 16 rockets in your inventory at once. This stops people just spamming the rockets at people and using them more tactically. And also, 1 crossbow means you can't load up a load of crossbows and use them like in one go, like boom, 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 boom. So that's one of the rules. If you run out, go get 16 more from one of your armories. Over here, when you die, collect your rockets, crossbow, and outfit, and carry on. You can only get rockets, crossbows, and armor from your armories. So if you're from the red team and you've gone into the blue team, you can't take their rockets from their armories. You have to go back to one of yours. Again, it stops people just spamming the rockets. And if you do steal them from the other team, I'll know because they're color coded. The red team have red rockets and the blue team have blue rockets. So if I see you using another team's rockets, I'm going to disqualify you. Yep, so I've read that. Only use rockets as weapons, no hitting other players, and no other weapons allowed. And you can stand at the top of the watchtowers and shoot from range. So not too many rules, just to keep it fair for everyone, really. I'm going to show you now on the screen what the blue side looks like in terms of the layout. And you'll see it's a very similar layout, but it's a little bit more compact on the blue side just because of how this mountain was laid out. But, I mean, the blue side is easier to defend against, but the red side is easier to attack because it's more open, so the teams spread over a wider area. And remember, you do have to get the flags from your side, from the other team side, and bring them right back to your side. So you do have to go right across the map. No matter what team you're on, you have to go right across the map to be able to put your flag down anyway. This is PvP, so you can die and will die, because we're using rockets, and it's, they hurt, especially when you don't have much armor on and you only have the leather armor on, which I've got over here. And you can attack players who have the flag to get it off them, but you can't steal it from their win area. So once it's been planted in their win area, you can't then go and steal it back. So this is the armor that they're going to be wearing. It's sort of leather, just team colors really, so you know who's on which team. And yeah, so that's going to be really, really cool. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to send you over to my 1.14 testing world, and I'm going to show you these buildings over there because I haven't built them up over here yet, but I have in a test world. So I'm going to take you guys over there and I'm going to show you what all these buildings look like. So I'll see you guys in just a second. Welcome to my 1.14 test world, everybody. You'll see that I have laid out all of the buildings that are required for this build. So first of all, we've got these kind of areas that you can hide from people behind when they're shooting fireworks at you. And these will be on both sides of the arena. Obviously, I'm going to swap out the red flags for the blue flags. Same here, just another variant on that one, just to hide behind and kind of make the area a little bit more interesting. There will also be underground areas that you can do as well. So hopefully some of the guys on the server will help me build some of those. So you won't just be able to go to the other team's base on the surface. You'll also be able to go through tunnels underneath as well. But you could get stuck in there if one of the other teams down there with a crossbow. So, it's an idea. This is one of the watchtowers. So acacia wood, we've got some jungle in there as well, jungle fences, buttons, flags, and a big flag up there at the top as well. So we're using scaffolding for this, so we can go all the way up to the top. And if we go up here, you can see that you'll be able to shoot from range up here against the other team. And you can open these. So if one of them's coming up here, you might want to jump off here down to there and then down to get away from them. Or, fight them on the scaffolding down here. So that is that is one of the watchtowers. If we go over here, we can see one of the flag buildings. So there'll be 3 of these. There'll be 2 watchtowers and 3 of these. So these are the flags that you want. So you can't just steal the red flags off there and claim that as one of the flags, because you need the ones with the flower pattern on them. So there'll be 3 of these buildings, and you come in and you get break this and take it with you to your win area. So I've kind of used the mechanics there of 114 where you have to kind of sneak under there to get to the flag, just to give the other team the opportunity to catch up with you and take the flag off you again, just to keep the game fun and keep it moving. Over here is the armory. So there's going to be 2 of these on each side, and it'll have things like rockets, crossbows, and your armor. I actually need to extend it because I need it to have food in it as well. And then there'll be rockets and your crossbows in there, and then your hats and everything for your team colours on there. Over here is the bedding area. So this is where you'll set your spawn, and you'll put your items in here that you would usually carry in Minecraft. So if you die, you'll come back here, and then you need to go to one of your armories and get your stuff. Or if you know where it is on the map, go and collect it from there. I would like people to collect as much of this stuff up as possible, because I don't want to be like dying leather armor constantly because we've lost a lot of it. So if we can pick it up as we're going along, that'd be awesome. Over here is the win area. So you'll see that this is the red team's win area, and they need to put, I forgot I was in creative then, they need to put 3 of the blue team's flags in here, and then turn these on. Once all 3 of these are on, fireworks will fire out of here, and they would have won the game. So we're doing that using an AND gate. So you'll see here, this is the dispense with the fireworks. This is how it's set up. So this is the 3 flags. So we got 1, we got 2, and then if I put the 3rd one on, you'll see that signals that team has won. And we'll probably have some other things going off as well when one of the teams win. So that is how this system works. In terms of the fireworks themselves, this is how we make a fireworks star. So we get some gunpowder and one of the dyes, so either blue or red, to make a fire star. We then put that with some gunpowder and some paper to make a rocket. So we grab a rocket and we grab a crossbow, and I get myself a stunt cow. I'm on the red team. That is, I need to put that in my offhand, don't I? The rockets need to go in there. Like so. There we go. Stunt cow. That's 1 hit. That's 2 hit. So the cow's a 2-hit kill. I'm not sure what the player is when they're wearing leather armor. I need to test that out. But that is basically how you're going to take people out. You're going to fire rockets at them. So yeah, that is the buildings. That is how it's going to work. I'm really excited. Hello, Mr. Wandering Trader. Let's see how many kills it takes for you, because this is the stunt Wandering Trader. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, these guys are tough. 5, that got them. 6. So they're 6. No llamas or wandering traders or cows were harmed in the making of this video. Honest. So I'm not sure what the player is. I think it might be quite similar for 5 or 6 hits. And remember, you've only got 16 rockets at a time in your inventory, so use them wisely is what I'm saying. So yeah, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to send you back to the Ripple Effect server. I'm going to send you over to the shopping area, the embassies area, because I've had some more sales of the scaffolding and stuff over there. And then I'm gonna have built some of these up on the server. I'll show you those over there. I'll see you guys in just a second. Welcome to the embassies area, everybody. This is where we're going to be checking up on our sales once again, because I believe we've had some more. Over here, I don't think there's any other embassies put up at the moment. Ooh, we sold some slime. Yeah. Awesome. Ooh, yeah. We sold some scaffolding. 5 diamonds. Okay. So, I think that everyone by now has access to bamboo, and also we have a lot of string farms. So I think it's about time that we reduce the price of the scaffolding to 1 diamond a stack. Just because at first it was kind of a rarity to be able to get bamboo. So we could, we could charge a little bit more for the scaffolding at that point. But I think now that it's been nearly a month since we've had scaffolding on the server, since we've had bamboo, sorry, on the server. So I think taking it down to 1 diamond a stack is probably a fair thing to do right now. So yeah, I don't think there's any other new embassies. I love bags, it looks so awesome. Albany's in here. I think my next box might be my last one, I'm not too sure. And we need to do that soon as well. We need to go to Albany's base and play that game very soon as well. So I'm looking forward to that, but we'll do that in a future episode. Yeah, I think that's it for the embassies area. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to send you guys back to the Badlands. And I'm going to show you some of the buildings that I put up over there. So I'll see you guys in just a second. Welcome back to the Badlands, everybody. As you can see, I am wearing the red team's outfit. I have a red shield, I have a crossbow, some food, and the red team's rockets in my inventory as well. Now, unfortunately, you can't have the shield in your offhand because you have to have the rockets in your offhand for it to work with the crossbow there. So that's a little bit annoying, but I think it's fine. So this is what everyone's going to be wearing. Obviously, the blue team will have a blue version of all of this. And the red team, of course, will have the red version that I'm sporting right here. And they'll get that, as I say, from this area right here, which is our armory. And there's also another one over there as well. As you can see, I put up the flag buildings here in the red team's area. I've also put in the win area where they put the blue team's flag. I just want to interrupt myself for a second right there and show you how this win area actually works. So when the red team have been all the way over there and collected collected a blue flag, they bring it over here, and the first flag they collect, they put on this blue block here and turn this lever on. And you'll see at the bottom of your screen it says first blue flag captured, and that is shown to everyone on the server. And then the second one that they collect, they put there, and they put that one in, and it says second blue flag captured. And you've guessed it, the third one, they put it there, and they turn this lever on, and this happens. Red team wins, and 2 fireworks go off as well. So everyone knows when a team has won, and they also know how many flags have been captured. Because if we're here, and we're putting the second flag down, everyone knows that there's only 1 more blue flag to go. And of course, it'll be the same for the red flags on the blue team side as well. Let's take a quick look at the redstone. So I showed you how this works in my test world. So above here is the levers. They go to these blocks here. And under the first one is this command block, which sends the message to the title bar and goes into here and turns this torch off. And the same for this one. Goes into there, turns that torch off, and when this one comes through and turns that torch off, turns this one on, sends a signal to this command block to say red team wins, and also sends a signal to this dispenser and this dispenser over here to set off the fireworks. So it's not too much of a complicated redstone, to be honest. It's just an AND gate and then redstone lines to dispensers, really, and a few command blocks. That's all it really is. The bedding area over there, and of course the 2 watchtowers for the red team as well. And I've put in some of these little hidey areas all around the map that you've seen in my test world. So yeah, that is going to be really cool when we get to play this game, but I just want to give it a little fly. Should be able to fly. I'm the only person on the server at the moment. There we go. So that is the red team's area all done. E. Schrodinger's cat has come around and added these cool little sort of offshoots on all of the sort of lines around the mountain here that we're using for this course. So you'll see it looks really cool. And I need to extend that. And I've asked everyone on the server if they've got some time to come over here and do a bit of landscaping here. It might be nice to hide all the torches, but that sounds like a big job, so we might not get to that. But a bit of landscaping around here would be really cool as well. So I've got a lot to do now. I need to chop down a load of acacia wood because I've run out now. I've probably used about 12 to 15 stacks of acacia logs on this whole area, so I need to go and chop down a lot of acacia trees to get the wood that I need for the blue team's area, which is what I'm going to be doing after I've recorded this episode. But I just want to tell you guys about a brand new podcast from the Ripple Effect. It's hosted by Duds versus and Bank, and the music for it is done by Decoy, and I'm the digital producer, so I make sure that it gets into all the podcast feeds, gets on YouTube, and write all the sort of episode information and all that kind of stuff. And it comes out every Wednesday. I'm going to leave a link in the video description to it. It's basically a podcast about Minecraft, what they've been up to on the server, what's been happening on the Ripple, Minecraft news, their opinions, sort of exploring sort of single player versus multiplayer and all the kind of things around Minecraft. They'll be looking at snapshots, pre-releases, and new updates as well. So if you guys are a fan of Minecraft and a fan of the Ripple Effect, then the Withering Effect podcast is for you. So I hope you'll check that out. As I say, the link is in the video description below to our anchor.fm page, and that gives you the links to Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Overcast, all those, everywhere where you can get podcasts, basically, is where we are. And of course, there is a YouTube video on the Ripple Effect SMP YouTube channel as well. But unfortunately, guys, that is going to do us for today. It's a slightly shorter episode than usual because I do need to get on and get this area finished so we can start doing some landscaping. So I need all the buildings in place for us to work around them. So I'm going to be doing that right now. So I'm going to say goodbye to you guys. If you have liked this episode, hit that like button and subscribe if you're new to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!